Well, good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the Home Weather Office on this Wednesday morning. It is the 29th day of May, 2024. This is the morning briefing, and as I look out the window of the Home Weather Office this morning, it's another beautiful day. Sunshine, light breezes, temperatures will be warming into the mid to upper 80s, some of the warmer spots around 90. Really nice day. We are going to be seeing some warmer days ahead, but right now we don't see anything in the valley over 100 degrees. But there is some uncertainty about next week. Now, of course, it's a week out, but I'll show you why there is some uncertainty. And I also want to point it out because I'm already online seeing some chatter about the potential for heat next week. And there is potential, but I want to let you know that it's also uncertain at this point. So I'll show you the latest thinking and also show you why there is uncertainty, at least at this point. As I'm recording this on Wednesday morning, the 29th, who knows what it's going to be like over the next few days as the models continue to evolve to show you what may be happening next week. So let's get right to it. A couple of things going on this morning. We had a little system go by to the north yesterday, dragged a few high clouds through the area. This morning, we have some high clouds going by to the north, as you can see here. But the thing that should jump out at you here on the satellite this morning is the lack of marine layer. So it's basically been scoured away from the coast. That really isn't much marine layer here. We do have some marine layer in Southern California, but this is an indication that we're starting to see drier air and offshore flow. And with a developing north breeze in the valley, we are going to see warmer weather. So if you don't have marine layer, even if you get an onshore breeze, it isn't very effective. So we'll have to wait for the marine layer to rebuild, which will likely do by Saturday, to have an effective onshore breeze. So yeah, warmer the next couple of days with temperatures, especially by Thursday afternoon and Friday, getting into the 90s. All right, let's talk a little bit about the overall weather pattern that's going to be developing here over the next couple of days. Now, I'm going to show you two versions of the GFS, the 6Z, which is what I'm showing you right now, and then I'll show you the 0Z from last night. So again, same model, only separated by 6 hours, and it's amazing the differences for next week. But let's just start with what's happening right now, and I'll go through the 6Z to show you the latest thinking. Here's the little trough that went by yesterday, last night, first thing this morning. Behind it, we have the ridging building in, and with that offshore flow, temperatures warming Thursday and Friday into the 90s. In fact, Friday, perhaps as high as the upper 90s, depends on how much onshore flow we get in the afternoon. And then on Saturday, another little trough goes by, so it's likely we'll see as much as a 10-degree drop between Friday and Saturday. So while Friday may be in the range of the mid to upper 90s, on Saturday we're thinking mid to upper 80s. Then this little trough goes by with that and hopefully with some marine layer. Now behind that, we get right back into a little flat ridge, weak ridge here. So Sunday, Monday, temperatures go back up before we see yet another drop on Tuesday from another one of these little passing troughs. But by Tuesday, that may be a high near 90. It's beyond this that we start seeing some changes in the models. So this is getting into Wednesday. So this is a warm pattern right now. This is the way the 6Z is showing it. This is a warm pattern right in here. We have, even though it's not a big ridge, it is some ridging, and there's not enough onshore flow down at the surface to bring in any cooling. So we would be pretty warm on Wednesday, upper 90s, perhaps maybe even 100 degrees. But beyond that, there's another trough that comes our way, and that brings in cooler air and then pushes the big ridge where you'd have all the heat off to the east. So this is all the way out to next Friday. So I just showed you that period of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right, so that's the version of the 6Z run. Let me show you the way the 0Z run, just 6 hours ago, showed that same period. Now I'm going to start here on next Wednesday afternoon. We still have that flat ridge in here. But instead of having that ridge build up over the Texas on up toward the Dakotas, instead we have this ridge nosing into California. And with that, we would see real heat. This is a hot pattern. Even though we have southeasterly flow, almost a monsoonal type of flow, this would be hot for the valley at the, let's say, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week. So to illustrate that even more, let me show you the way the surface temperatures are reflected here on the GFS. So this is next Wednesday. This is from the 6Z run showing temperatures up around, for the Sacramento area, maybe mid-90s to near 100 degrees, and then away from any sort of delta influence, temperatures could be as high as 104, something like that. That's the way the 6Z run shows it. So that's Wednesday. This is Thursday, temperatures dropping with more of an onshore flow. And by Friday, back down into the 80s to around 90. Let me show you the way the 6Z showed that. This is next Wednesday, so a week from today. It shows 100, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Sacramento on Wednesday. On Thursday, shows 104, 103, 104. Shows something similar on Friday. And then Saturday, same thing, 104 or so, 105. So that's the difference we're looking at, and that's a rather stark difference from one model run to the next, from the 0Z last night to the 6Z during the overnight hours. And like I said, the 12Z run isn't in quite yet as I'm recording this in the morning. So that's why I wanted to point out that there is uncertainty. So if this morning or the next day or so you start seeing headlines about a heat wave coming to California next week, just know that at least right now, there is uncertainty about where that ridge may be setting up. It looks like a kind of a complex pattern for next week. So just kind of keep that in mind. In the meantime, the next few days, yeah, it'll be warmer, but not too hot. Records at this time of year are well above 100. I think the record yesterday was 107. So yeah, we can certainly do 100s here at the end of May and the early part of June. But in the meantime, so the next couple of days warm, but not too hot, and we'll see what's going to happen next week. I'm not going to be on TV today. I'm actually not going to be on TV for, well, a little while now. I'm not done yet, and I haven't retired yet. I will be back. I'm just taking a little vacation here, but I will be back on TV eventually, but not over the next few days. I'm not also sure quite when I'll get back to another morning update, but there will be another morning update. But I'll be on the road just a little bit, so I'll let you know when the next update is going to be. In the meantime, looks like a great day today. Get out and enjoy it. I'll talk with you later.